Hey everybody, it's Dave. This is the WeedCast. Thanks so much for being here. If you're not liked up and subscribed up, you should do that now before you make me angry. You don't want to make me angry. Let's do this quick bit of business here, and then I'll do a little intro. Now, for the serious part, and this is especially important given the topics we are going to discuss tonight, including anything related to Higdon LLC or Higdon or cannabis in general. Do not believe a single word I say, or anything my co-hosts say. Do not believe anything my guests say, without doing your own homework and consulting with qualified professionals. Seriously, we are here to entertain, provoke thought, and to share our perspectives. We are not offering medical, legal, or financial advice. The world of cannabis, particularly in Missouri, is very complex, with evolving laws and personal considerations that can vary. The internet is vast, libraries exist, and critical thinking along with checking local regulations is your best friend. So, listen, enjoy, but always do your own research and consult with experts when making important decisions. Do not take my advice. I am only slightly informed. I love that. Slightly informed. That way I don't have to be really responsible for anything. We got a great show lined up. We got CaliSober on again this week. We got the Kansas City chapter. We got Sarah and Bri on. We're going to bring them on in a few minutes. Before we get to that, we got our amazing co-hosts. They've been on the show, I don't know, 3-4 times already. And they were... I'm excited to announce that Throwback Thursday, which is something the WeedCast has never done before, is going to happen this Thursday, where I'm going to re-air an old episode that I did that I liked. And I picked the Schitt Show. That's one of my favorite episodes. Their story of recovery is freaking amazing. You got to listen to this story. So it's going to premiere on Thursday at 6, and I will be live in the chat so we can talk while we watch the movie. If you'd like to join us, I would appreciate it. So anyway, they're back. They're the co-hosts this week, and I think I'll bring them on the stage now. Hey, what's up, Schitt Show? It's Crystal and Jessie from the Schitt Show. How's it going, guys?
Excellent.
I'm so glad to hear that.
How are you, Dave?
I'm fine. I just wanted to see if anybody was going to feel the awkward silence before me. And I won. I won that one.
Yay!
Don't make an awkward silence game with me, bud.
All right. You'll just fall asleep.
Yeah, I'll just fall asleep.
Okay, so hey, it's great to see you guys. Why don't you introduce yourselves, tell people what you do, and how they can get in touch with you if they're more interested in what's happening with the show.
All right. We are a circus stunt show. We lay on beds of nails and walk on glass and breathe and eat fire. And she sings and does stunts with electricity. And it's a nice little circus carnival type atmosphere wherever we go. We absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And then I guess our contact info, you can find us on Facebook at The Schitt Show 13. That's spelled SCHITT for obvious Facebook reasons. And of course, TikTok is just The Schitt Show. Of course, that's still SCHITT. And our email is booktheshitshow at gmail.com, and that is spelled the SCHITT. And
that's it.
Yay. Well, I mean, I can give you my phone number, girls, if you want it, but who knows how far you'd get.
Funny.
Oh, I know. That's why we have the show.
If you want to get in touch with me, you can email me at mohitite@gmail.com. Call me. I love stalkers. 573-818-9985. I'm David Huckins on LinkedIn and Facebook. Look for my Facebook page, High and Tight LLC. I'm also 420 High Tight on Instagram that I don't really use. But, you know, I still check in for messages, so if that's your thing, I'll probably respond. Okay. With that business out of the way, I am really excited. Last week was an amazing show with the founder of the CaliSober program, and this week we got the Kansas City chapter ladies on the show, and we're going to get to talk to them. I'm bringing them on the stage right now. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
It's Sarah and Bri. How you doing, ladies?
Good. Doing good.
I like the smiles. Very nice. So, why don't you start the same thing we did with the co-host? Why don't you, ladies, individually, you go first, Sarah. Tell people who you are and what you're doing and how they can get in touch with you.
So, I am Sarah. I am part of the Kansas City, Missouri chapter for CaliSober, which is branched off from the actual CaliSober program. You can get in touch with me by, hold on, I can hear myself in the background. It's weird because her husband's watching. I can hear myself in the background.
Oh, no. It's distracting you?
Yes. But you can reach us with the Cali Support Recovery Page Hub. You can find that on Facebook. And reach out through us through social media.
Okay. All right, Bri.
So I'm Bri. I am more or less the program director for the housing section of CaliSober here. You can find me on Facebook. My name's Brianna Cross, or you can reach out inside of the CaliSober Facebook page, and somebody will get a hold of one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. While I got you in the spotlight here, I'm just going to go ahead and ask the question that I always ask my guests. Please share with us what you're comfortable sharing about your first cannabis usage experience. And this time I'll let Bri go first so she doesn't feel left out.
Okay. Gosh, you want me to go back to when I was 13?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So, first time I ever smoked weed was out of a Dr. Pepper can. You know, I've been clean off everything for 4 years. So my story and my ties with CaliSober is a little, it's in a side that doesn't get a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I can talk about that when you want to ask that question.
Sure. Sarah, you want to, wait, I'm going to ask more questions about your first cannabis usage.
Okay.
You missed some details here.
Okay.
'Cause usually you obtain the cannabis, usually almost always from a family member or a delinquent friend. Which was it in your case?
Delinquent friend.
Okay. All right. So it was the delinquents. Was it peer pressure or was this something that I was like, oh, if I get a chance to smoke that weed, I'm going to rip it up.
Oh no, I'm going to try everything, and I'm not going to ask you what it is until after I've tried it.
Wow. So
You know?
you were priming the pump to get addicted
Man.
to something early, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I won't ask for any more details. That was a great story. Thank you for sharing. Sarah, now it's your turn. What was your first cannabis usage experience like?
Interesting. So I was about sixth grade, 12 years old. I told my parents that I was at a friend's house, but really we were not at a friend's house. We were at a Motel 8.
Oh, no.
And
Wow.
smoking cannabis with some older friends. And what happened was one of my cousin's friends walked into the room and saw me there.
Wow.
Yes. So then
you
I was
were
like,
busted.
oh, I was definitely busted. I was grounded for, I think it was like 6 months.
Oh my God.
Yes. Like I had no interaction outside with anybody.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
There was my first experience.
So did you get high your first time? Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I remember like staring in like the bathroom mirror, like looking at myself, and like I was just stoned, figuring out life problems.
So you were really high. That's awesome. So were you hooked from that moment on? You were like, even though this is going to be 6 months, I can't wait to smoke again. My parents can't stop me.
No, my dad put the fear of God in me when I got caught. But I advanced to other things.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I appreciate you ladies so much for sharing that. That's fun. Thank you. That's, you know, that's a common story that binds us all together. And I love saying this. 11 is probably the most, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 is, it used to be 11, but I think a lot of people are saying 13 now.
Mm-hmm.
Most common age. So most people start smoking or using at a really young age.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I started asking people this. I've had people say as young as 5 and then, you know, as old as, you know, in their 60s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So people, wow, look at our co-hosts. They're just relaxed and all
Snuggled
hugged up
up.
back there,
Snuggle.
all snuggled up. Look at that.
Aww.
Oh, adorable. Oh, so cute. That's awesome. Okay, let's get into it. Are you ready, Sarah? I'm getting ready to ask you some really
Intense
piercing questions.
questions.
Yeah, you ready for
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. What's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, all right. That was an easy one. I'm starting off easy, so
Thanks. Working your way up.
Yeah, right. Okay, so, wow, this next one's a good one. Your bio mentions a 16-year battle with methamphetamines.
Yes.
Before finding freedom in 2021.
Yes.
So, what was the turning point? What happened? What made you say, okay, that's enough for me. I think I'm done.
Well, it wasn't my decision, really. If my husband and my sister didn't step in, I would have probably still be going strong. But I started not being able to manage my emotions. I started audio hallucinations, visual hallucinations. And my husband really put his foot down and was like, enough is enough. And 5150 me.
Were you using when you guys met or when you guys got
Yes.
married? Okay,
Yes.
so you were.
So when we met 10 years ago. Yes.
Was he using? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
But with my husband though is, you know, when our son was born, he was done.
Okay.
He was
All right.
just.
Was that your first child then together?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Your son, and how old is he now?
He is 9.
Okay. Oh wow. So a good long time ago then.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I wasn't done. You know, it's just the disease of addiction just took over. And what's crazy about it is I kept telling myself I had this under control. You know, I was able, oh, I'm functioning, oh, I'm working. Yeah. In the beginning, absolutely I was. And then I wasn't taking care, you know, of my family. I wasn't taking care of my husband. I wasn't taking care of myself. And the methamphetamine just took over.
Yeah. You also mentioned, you talked about your husband, that he stood by you through all of this. How critical was it for you to have a partner that was there for you and understood what you were going through and didn't give up on you and was holding your hair when you were puking and all the ugly, you know, all the ugly stuff, you know? How important was that?
It was very important. It was someone that was in my corner that consistently believed in me, and supported me and knew I could overcome this battle. So it was very important to have that he was in my corner, because a lot of people, you know, disregarded me and didn't want to mess with me anymore. I mean, including my own family. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much, you know, lying to your family and them to the point where they just cut you off.
One of the amazing parts of the story of the Schitt show was them trying to make amends. With people after they had tried while they were trying to find their sobriety, and you know, some people were like, yeah, okay, all right, I forgive you, but some people were like, no,
yeah,
no,
they
you crossed the
won't.
line. I can't forget what you screwed me over so bad, I just can't, or it's so many times, or whatever it was. Would you like to speak to that a little bit, Schitt show?
Oh, I you know, for me, in the depths of my abuse, in the depths of my meth use, I was doing what took to survive, you know.
Mhm.
And so, you know, you burn bridges when you're trying to do what it takes to survive, and you ruin friendships, and you know, you lose the respect of a lot of people doing things that you normally would never do
Right.
because, you know, I mean, I like to think of myself as a good guy. I like to follow rules. I don't scan multiple things in Walmart, you know.
Mhm.
But and so for me, I for me, for me, it was more about, you know, regardless of whether or not they want to rebuild that bridge now with me is completely up to them.
Mhm.
But I I'm still making amends. Even to this day, I'm making amends
Yeah, we have a
for
few more.
things. You know, I have a few more people on my list
Yeah.
that, you know, are getting a phone call or, you know, random money or whatever, because I feel that it's a bridge I didn't want to burn, but you know, you burn them when you're doing what it takes to survive. But really, it's about, you know, you being able to say, I I'm not like that anymore, and I hope that you believe me, and I hope that we can rebuild a bridge together. You know.
Right on. Um, I want to get into this a lot more, but before we do that, I'm going to run this little commercial here for Bipolar Farms, our friends, Michael and Elizabeth, that are doing a turkey drive. They're trying to gather money right now to help feed families that need some food for Thanksgiving this year. And I like to run this little commercial so that everybody knows what they're doing and where to send some money. If you want to get involved, please consider supporting my friends. Hey everybody, David Huckins here with WeedCast. My friends Michael and Elizabeth LaRue over at Bipolar Farms are raising money for their annual turkey drive in an effort to feed families in need for the holiday season. Right now, there are several families that have signed up for help, but Michael and Elizabeth could use some additional support to help feed those families. If you would like to help the cause, they have both Venmo and Cash App, which they're both Helping Families BPF. They're also selling suicide awareness bracelets, 2 for $5. What a bargain! All that money goes straight into the turkey drive. Please visit them on Facebook at Bipolar Farms or Instagram, which is also bipolar.farms. Bipolar Farms is a company focused on mental health, suicide awareness, and helping families in need. 100% of the money that they collect goes directly to support families in need. So if you are able to help others this holiday season, please consider supporting my friends Michael and Elizabeth over at Bipolar Farms and tell them the WeedCast sent you. Thanks so much, everybody. Happy holidays. Peace. Yeah, so I did include the link in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. If you would like to receive a turkey, if you're in need of food this holiday season, there's no need. My friends, Michael and Elizabeth got you covered. Just click the link in the description and fill out that form, and they will make sure that you have food. Isn't that
Yes.
wonderful?
Definitely
Yeah,
go and support them. They're amazing.
they're good people.
Amazing good people.
It's amazing to see people like that do things for others, and I
Mhm.
just, I am not able to really contribute much as far as finances go. I'm struggling
Mhm.
myself, but I contributed in a way that made sense for me. I made him a commercial. I ran it on Facebook, and I actually ran that as a commercial on Facebook for a week. So it's gotten a lot of exposure. And that
Mhm.
was my contribution. Maybe if you can't donate money, maybe you can consider helping out in some other way. I'm sure they'd be open to that. Reach out to them.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if we can get back on track now. We were talking about horrible meth addiction. That's some serious,
Dave,
serious topic.
Dave, if you don't mind, real quick, I want to say that, you know, having the support of your spouse, coming clean, it's not very many people get through it together.
Exactly.
and get
Yeah.
clean,
No, but
you know,
they don't come
together.
out together on the other side
Yeah.
of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's beautiful that you guys are still together and,
Yeah.
and doing good things. That's awesome.
It was amazing. He is amazing. You know, and I couldn't ask for a more supportive husband. I mean, he's just has meant so much to me. Has been a rock. I mean, he has, and it's so funny because I'll talk about, you know, my past addiction. I'll look over at him. I'm like, I cannot believe you stuck around. I was such an asshole.
And,
The shit I put him through, it is unbelievable. Where I'm like, really?
yeah.
He was like, yeah, you're an asshole. Absolutely.
Oh, I wonder if I have that picture I wanted to show everybody that I thought was so hilarious of you and your husband in the truck together. Do you
The
remember
one.
that picture? Yeah, I think he was giving the finger, or
Oh,
you were
yeah.
giving the finger. One of you was giving
Yeah.
the finger. I love that picture. I want to see if I can find it and add it. Because, oh, hey, we got a comment. Okay, let's see.
He's so excited.
I can't read this. Can you guys read it? I don't have my glasses on.
I'll read it. It's about me. It says, Jesse is a great man, and I'm proud of him for where he has come from and where he is now.
Who do you know this person? Do you know who that is?
I'm sure I do.
Okay.
I don't recognize the
The
YouTube
name.
name at all.
Or the-
Okay. All right.
So, whoever you are, Robert, Robert
Thanks
one
for
six three.
Yeah, thanks for participating. Yeah.
Thank you, and message me, brother.
Okay, so Sarah,
Yes.
now you're a peer support specialist for pregnant women. Dun dun dun.
Yes. Pregnant women suffering from substance use disorder.
Yeah. So how does your experience as an addict come into play here? How does that help you out in this?
Being relatable is very key and very important. To show other women that are struggling with substance use disorder that we can overcome this and be, you know, the best version of ourselves. And that we can do it, definitely.
So, what is the biggest misconception that people have about recovering from meth specifically?
The biggest misconception. So for me, it would be, you know, why don't you just stop? You know, a lot of people think like us being recovering addicts, you know, when we were in active addiction, we just had a switch in our brain to be like, oh, I'm done. When really, you know, having substance use disorder is actually a mental health disease. I mean, being an addict is actually a disease. And I wish I had that switch to go off. And so I could quit, you know, robbing from my family or stealing from our out. Like, but it's more complex than that, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think I would like to talk about, let's talk about the Kansas City chapter of the CaliSober program. Bri.
David.
You are the co-chair and partner in the actual houses. What made you want to jump into this
So
portion of the KC?
I have some pretty good experience previously running sober living houses. And,
Interesting.
you know, for me, when people see the name CaliSober, it immediately their mind is drawn to cannabis. It's cannabis, but there's also another whole part of this program where people that are on medicated assisted treatment, it's a place that they can call home, because it's so often in other programs, just like with cannabis use, it makes somebody unqualified, or, you know, not qualified to be there, not able to share, not able to feel like they're home. and medicated assisted treatment saved my life. It was something for me that was a major factor in my success with being able to stay off of heroin and meth and everything else. So just really being able to, like, I knew that I wanted to stay in the recovery field in some way, some capacity. And we had a really good opportunity with the house kind of fall into our laps. And, you know, my husband and I looked at each other and we're like, this is it. So it's just really cool to be able to reach a group of people that wouldn't necessarily have been able to be reached in another capacity. You know, they don't allow cannabis use in any of the other sober living houses or recovery homes, and used under the care of a doctor for medicinal reasons. You know, plant medicine is here for us.
Right.
Let's talk about, for people that maybe not know how CaliSober works. Let's fill them in a little bit on the basic idea of how CaliSober works. It's like a recovery program. It's like a 12-step program like AA or other programs, but it's different. Tell us how it's different, Sarah.
So it's an all-inclusive 12-step recovery program. The principles that were taken from other 12-step programs are still there, but we're reaching a bigger community that hasn't been heard. And that is, you know, with the harm reduction and the MAT, and then also, which is included, is abstinent. Like, you don't have to be on medical assisted treatment. You don't have to be smoking cannabis to be able to benefit from our program. So it is definitely an all-inclusive recovery 12-step program. We offer the 12 steps. We offer literature. And we offer meetings weekly. I mean, every day of the week almost. And now we're offering housing. And
Yay!
Yes. Which is
amazing.
really cool because, you know, when I was in the rooms of other 12-step programs and someone, you know, mentioned that they use cannabis, you know, the chair would automatically shut them down and say, hey, talk to someone after the meeting. And it was like, what if that was like really pertinent that they needed to get something off their chest? So that is when I recognized Quinn starting up CaliSober a year ago. And I told him, I said, hey, if you're still going strong in a year, you know, count Kansas City in, and I will, you know, open a chapter for, you know, the KC location, do meetings. And then Bri and Bobby came in for housing. So it all worked out as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That is a great lead in to my next question, mainly because I have amazing interview skills and awesome questions. So, what we were just talking about leads right into this. Traditional recovery like AA and so forth often preaches total abstinence. Do you guys ever face any pushback from the old guard about talking about how you're not doing it right or other topics?
Yes, we do. We are getting pushback. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's okay. This is a brand new concept and idea, and it's something that some people's brains have a hard time, you know, comprehending or understanding. And, you know, for some people, yes, abstinence is the way. It's the only way. It's what works. You know, like I'm technically qualified to be a member of another fellowship. But that doesn't mean that I can't still learn from another one. So for that idea to only go one way, and for certain people to say like, this can't work. It's like, I understand it can't work for you, but there's a whole group of people out here that could relapse on their drug of choice and go die because they feel like the route that they're taking doesn't count as recovery. It doesn't count as having a manageable life. You know, we're just trying to save lives.
And another thing that I think is interesting is like we look at the traditional 12 steps and when they were founded. And the education, the science that is out there now is reflecting differently. Harm reduction is a solid tool. MAT is a solid tool. Plant-based medicine is absolutely a solid tool. And that's where, I wanted to venture into, because especially with being peer support certified, and we learn about this through the state of Missouri, like we need a program, a 12-step program that reflects that.
For sure. We're going to take another quick break. I got another little commercial. Oh, wait, there's a comment. Let's see. Missy, Melissa. I think she just put some eyeballs. I'm not sure what that is.
Their hands.
Their hands,
Oh,
David.
their hands. She
That
raised
was
up her hands.
yeah.
Right on.
Woo!
Nice. Okay. I was like, eyeballs don't make sense. Raising your hands up. Okay, I get it. All right. So this next, I've got another commercial I want to run for another Kansas City area community member, Samantha Porter. She does real estate. Check this out. Hey everyone, David Huckins here. A quick shout out to today's sponsor, Samantha Porter, the realtor who's redefining what it means to be cannabis friendly in real estate. Whether you're a cannabis connoisseur looking for a home that fits your lifestyle, or a business owner trying to find the perfect spot for your dispensary, or grow your operation, Samantha has you covered. Samantha doesn't just help you buy or sell property, she connects you with the resources you actually need, lenders who understand the industry, legal experts who can guide you, and creative solutions that make your goals possible. Samantha is all about long-term relationships, supporting your life and your business through every stage of growth. So if you're ready to make your next move in real estate and want someone who truly gets the cannabis community, reach out to my friend Samantha Porter on a few of the platforms listed below. You can get in touch with Samantha on Facebook at WeedXRealEstate. You can email Samantha at swikel22@gmail.com. She'd love to receive a text or a call from you at 816-698-6690. Or for other resources, go to her link tree, which is linktr.ee/sporter22. And if you want the extra special deluxe treatment, tell her the WeedCast sent you. Oh, priceless.
Dave, when you go to an open house, when you're looking to buy a house, you go to an open house and the real estate agent will have a charcuterie board, little meats and cheeses. And I just imagine walking in and there's an array of buds and, wax and everything else. It's like, I don't have charcuterie, but,
Here's some wheat brownies.
Best open house ever.
Are you listening, Samantha? You get a lot more customers. Okay, let's dive right back into it. We were talking before about how the old guard kind of looks at the new CaliSober and the new ways of people getting through recovery that maybe don't jive so much with the old ways. So what do you ladies say to your critics who are just say that people are just trading one addiction for another? That's a fair question.
Absolutely, it's a fair question. Maybe to, I don't want to sound condescending.
Read our literature.
Yeah.
Just start there. A lot of the information and Quinn got a lot of his stuff from science.
Yeah.
What's really cool about the way that the CaliSober steps are lined out is it really it targets mental health a lot more than just the disease of addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps you learn about, the habit loop and frequency and
the hierarchy.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And these things they didn't just get pulled from someone's butt. You know, it's backed by science, and it has
The proof.
it works.
It works.
Just read our literature.
Mm-hmm.
Come to a meeting. Come check it out. I promise there's people there that are abstinent.
Yeah, I'm still abstinent. By the way, I've been abstinent, since what 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Cannabis is not my cup of tea. It was methamphetamines, and I am still a part of another program.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I recognize is with CaliSober is the support we're getting from people that are abstinent. The people that are I'm not breaking away, but I'm recognizing like, hey, I get what you're doing and you're absolutely correct. And having that support from a perspective of someone who is abstinent is definitely needed for sure.
What do you mean by abstinent?
So I don't use any substance. I don't drink.
No substances.
None whatsoever.
No mind altering or
Mind altering substance. Absolutely.
Okay.
That goes for both of us too. We're both. Neither one of us use cannabis or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. That's great. I was very curious.
Yeah, we thought it meant like no sex.
It means that too.
Sometimes you need that clear and that clear mind there.
No, it's just no substance. No
Okay.
mood altering substance.
That was just wonderful. That was one of the most appropriate sound effects I've had on the program so far.
Indeed.
Where's the fart one? Hold on. So, Jessie and Crystal.
Yes.
You guys credited cannabis with saving your lives from meth addiction. Here in Sarah and Bria's plan, do you wish you guys had access to a program like this when you guys were trying to find sobriety?
Honestly, I think our sobriety journey needed to be the way it was, which was seclusion. And I always tell everybody that we were so secluded from society in 2020 when we decided to quit that we didn't know what COVID was until August. We had no idea that the world had literally shut down.
Yeah.
We were just living in the woods, trying to get sober, trying not to kill each other.
Still dumpster diving, and the streets were dead.
It was wild. We felt like
there's nothing in this dumpster.
But for us, it was seclusion, and for me, it was seclusion and cannabis. I became a really angry meth face. You know what I'm saying. They know what I mean by that look, and so I'm always been a naturally happy person.
Right.
Who needed something to, calm me down a bit, so I don't lose my mind, and that's where cannabis came in, and I really, through developing our show and whatnot, having the cannabis community around us, and having a group of people who were ex meth users themselves, and knew what it looked like when somebody had used, and we both knew that if we messed up, they would put us in check and put us in check real quick. And so it was great that we, in the first 2 years of our sobriety journey, we were pretty secluded. And then we got a few shows in the cannabis community, and they really rallied around us and helped us on the last legs of our sobriety journey. We're both, 2020 is when we decided to quit, and a relapse here, a relapse there, how everybody does, and we're sitting here completely sober and ready to roll with life.
Right.
When I asked you if a program like Sarah's would have benefited you, during your recovery. You could have just said yes or no.
Oh,
That was a really long answer. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I kind of wanted to actually back up a little bit. I wanted to play devil's advocate on the last question, which was, what do you say for people that are just trading one addiction for another? Well, you know, if devil's advocate, if you were an alcoholic, or if you were a crackhead, or you were on the heroin or whatever, and you trade that for being a pothead, that's a step way.
That is a win.
That's
That's
a way step up.
huge
You know,
win.
yeah.
you can be a functioning member of society, and you know, I don't know anybody that's ever considered, you know, giving somebody a blowjob for some bud. You know, that's, you know,
I mean,
you know, I don't think that's ever
Facts.
been a thing that I said, I'm desperate. I got to have the weed. You know, I don't think
Right.
it's ever been that bad. Or
Well,
I got to
can-
rob somebody or whatever, you know.
Absolutely.
And cannabis isn't killing people like fentanyl is.
Absolutely.
You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
the world is
Yeah.
so different today.
So,
That it was. Absolutely.
so if you're trading weed, I mean, potheads just want to get high and laugh and enjoy life. If you're trading weed for one of those horrible other drugs that, you know, almost everybody's had some experience with people that have been on hard drugs, and if you're not on it, it's even hard to watch. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But potheads are, you know, we're harmless.
Absolutely.
We're more a danger to ourselves.
Exactly,
than
because
anyone else.
when I was still, you know, in active addiction, you know, my husband was the one that was taking care of the house and working and taking care of the kids, and he uses cannabis, and he wasn't acting crazy like I was. The emotional outbursts or getting angry. He was just calm, cool, collective, and you know, that is definitely something to look at, you know.
I'm going to throw this one out for the group. Why do we think meth and cannabis are such polar opposites? Like, why does meth make you act so crazy and cannabis is like a healing?
Cannabis
nurturing
comes
thing?
from the ground. It's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meth is definitely man-made. And it's a stimulant.
Mm-hmm.
It will heighten your awareness than you can control, I would say. But I don't know. I just look at, you know, cannabis use more of a natural remedy. And methamphetamine is just, you know, made in the kitchen sink.
I feel like for whatever reason you're smoking cannabis, even if it's just to get high and unwind, it's a medical use.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're trying to sleep at night, sometimes it helps if I need to poop. You know? I use it for all kind of different reasons. You know, it's a medicine for me. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So, what is the most challenging part about opening a recovery house in Missouri right now? Is it the funding, the neighbors, or the regulations, the idiot podcasters that are always up in your business asking questions? What is it?
So, Kansas City specifically, there's not a lot of hoops that we have to jump through. Basically, we just open the house.
Right.
I guess neighbors could be an issue, depends on what part of the city you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for me personally, the most difficult part so far has just been getting the house ready.
Mm-hmm.
We got to take a very bad situation and turn it into something really cool. I basically got to turn a trap house into a sober house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you get any pushback from the neighbors or the former residents?
No, not former residents. Not so far. Actually, the neighbors on each side, they both smoke. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. And really, we had a little trouble at the beginning getting all the residents out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But once they got the picture, then they got the picture, you know?
Mm-hmm. So I got another commercial that I'm going to run. I'm trying to do one every 15 minutes. I think it really breaks up the conversation and kind of ruins the vibe. So we got to get back into it when we come back from it. It's quite challenging for me as an interviewer. I think I'm handling it really well.
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. I wasn't looking for a compliment, but thank you so much. Oh, what a sweetheart. Okay, so I don't know if you know this guy, but check this out.
Is your life feeling empty? Lacking a certain spark? Are you suffering from a critical lack of Dave? You need more Dave in your life, and now you can get it with the Dave experience from the WeedCast. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My life was so boring before Dave, but now I have Dave, and everything is Dave. Thanks, Dave.
That's right. With a sponsorship on the WeedCast, you can get all the Dave you can handle. Dave will talk about your brand. Dave will promote your event. Dave.
But seriously, if you have a brand or a service in the cannabis space and you want to get your message out to our amazing community, I'd love to partner with you. Sponsorship on this show is a direct line to a dedicated audience.
Dave!
Oh my!
I gotta get a tissue.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I got to tell a little story about that. I know you may find this hard to believe, but I have some haters out there. Some people that just follow me around hating on me. And one of my haters went on to YouTube's and made some comments on that video that said, this is so stupid and predictable and boring. I was like, I nailed it.
Right?
Nailed it. That's exactly what I was going for.
Shit.
That was so annoying. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you ladies think about the Dave commercial? I haven't gotten any paying customers yet, but I've made a couple of commercials.
I like it.
It was catchy.
Definitely catchy.
It definitely had a lot of Dave.
Yeah.
I want the Dave hat really bad now.
I want the little bobblehead.
I love the bobblehead too. I need to get some merch. I should be selling merch off of that commercial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's try and see if we can get back on track now. I have some more questions here. Yay! Every show that you've been on, I've made you cry. Every show, I've got 100% track record.
That's great.
Remember the first show I made you cry because I was telling that joke about the cat that got run over?
Oh
Oh,
And you thought I was telling it like it was a real story, and you were like, "Oh, the cat!" Oh, no.
yeah.
And then I got to the punchline, and you're like, "Oh my god!" She's over there crying her eyes out. I almost stopped halfway through the joke because I felt bad. I was like, "This is going over too well."
Oh my god.
she's got a big heart. That's cute.
Oh my god, that was so much fun. Now we're way off track. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh. So, okay, we were talking about the CaliSober house. Is this, are you guys just doing the one house? Or are you guys going to open up more houses? Or are you going to do a nationwide network? Is this going to be an interplanetary conquest? What's the plan for the future?
Yes,
So, we're the first house in Kansas City. There's another house out in Utah. It's a men's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, our goal is to keep going.
Yeah.
We want to do, a women's, a men's. We'd love to do a men and children's house, women and children, so eventually we want to be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So what's holding you back? Why aren't you doing that right now?
Because I can't be everywhere. I'm here in Kansas City.
Yeah, time. Things take time.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So you're getting your first one up and running.
Mm-hmm.
What goes into that? What do you need to? How do you acquire a house for people to live in? How does that process work? What's that like?
So I was very blessed. I didn't have to go out and find this house. It's kind of a cool story. My mom used to live there, and she was real bad in active addiction. And
What was her drug of choice?
oh, we were heroin addicts. Well, I was a speed baller. I had to have a little bit of meth with my heroin always.
Okay. All right.
But she was on pain management my entire childhood. So she was on like the fentanyl suckers as her pain management.
Wow.
So yeah, she's no stranger to it, but her house was kicked in, and she's clean now. We pulled her out and got her clean.
Okay, how does she do pain management then? How does she do that?
She doesn't.
Does she suffer?
No.
Okay,
she still has pain, when the weather gets rough, the pain gets a little worse, but it's kind of cool how the body will repair itself when it's not constantly in survival mode because of something. I feel like all the pain management did was
increase her addiction. Yeah.
And it made it impossible for her body to do anything for itself, to help itself. But yeah, so I didn't have a problem getting a house, and we've gotten a lot of love from the community with donations as far as beds and furniture and kitchen supplies and things like that. So it's just kind of a cool situation how this kind of all came to be.
So if there are any people that are out there in the community right now and they have some resources that they'd like to put towards helping you guys, what kind of things are you needing from the community right now? What could people offer that would be of benefit to you?
So we do still need to find some dressers for the house. If we're talking what we need to get this house up and going, we still need a few dressers. We need bedding, twin size bedding. I'd like to have like the linen closet full, they can always bring more towels or bring more sheets or whatever they want, but I at least want to have what they're going to need if they're coming in, with hardly anything. So, but I mean, other than that, we are stocked on kitchen stuff. We got all the beds finally. That was a huge weight off. So that's really about it as far as the house goes.
I'm sure you could always use donations of the green type, both types of the green.
Oh,
yeah. Do you guys have a gifting program for your residents?
So we're going to keep like a donation closet. And, it's just as time goes, we're hoping fill up. So that way, we'd like for you to have at least 90 days clean unless you're coming straight from inpatient treatment. That's really the only exception to that. So people coming straight from treatment, may only have the clothes on their, a trash bag full of things coming with them. We could always use...
Why 90 days? Why 90 days?
So, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and Bri have worked together. I was a vice president for a not-for-profit that has its own sober living. And what I recognize, we both recognize, is people coming in from early recovery. It's a constant revolving door. And so we look for more of long-term recovery because we want you to sit, stay, and soak in as much information as you can to be able to go back out and get your own place. It's just, that's just one thing that I recognize with running sober houses before. With people coming off the street, they are just more prone to relapse, and we were losing money, and it was a lot of money.
Okay, so lesson learned there. So you want people to be able to show that they've kind of got some level of at least responsibility and self-control,
Yes.
maybe. Okay.
Do you test them on like a weekly basis or whatnot?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
if they
we'll
stay at the
do-
house, they get drug tested every week.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh wow, very nice.
I'll go in and do randoms at any point. We'll have, a system down for how we do them weekly. So
Mhm.
we'll have a weekly house meeting where myself, hopefully Sarah, and my husband will come in. We'll do our own 12-step meeting, and then we'll do a house meeting, be able to go over any issues that the residents are having in the house. That's
where
when
they're struggling too.
Yeah,
where they're struggling for sure.
Yeah. And just kind of get all of our ducks in a row for the upcoming week. That way, hopefully things are smooth sailing through the week as much as it can be.
I have one more question. Is there a supervisor in the house, or is this just like their house on their own with here's the key, we trust you, stay sober. You know what I mean? Is it like that, or do you guys have like a resident that lives there with them?
So there will be a house manager, but it will be one of the residents. It'll be the one that's eventually it'll be the one that's been there the longest, that has built the rapport with us, and the trust to where we can trust that they're going to keep an eye on things. Until that's able to happen, I'm going to be a very, very, very familiar face to these people, because I'm going to be there at any given time, just popping in, checking in, dropping things off, doing whatever. So it's hard with sober living houses because you do have to have some base level of just immediate trust and faith in another addict that's just trying to get this. So, and that's just it comes with the territory. So we're just trying to manage that the best we can to get the best success rate that we can.
Right. And a lot of females that would be coming into the house. We have worked with them known previously and have already built a rapport. So when we started the KCMO chapter, it gave them a voice, and then they were able to come out and be like, hey, I am cannabis friendly, and showed interest in our program.
Okay. Awesome.
Before, they weren't saying anything, or they were going to other 12-step meetings and just lying.
Right.
And that's not conclusive or having a successful recovery if you have to hide what's truly helping you.
What about, I keep wanting to ask, I've got so many questions on deck. What if someone needs to stay there and they're prescribed some kind of opiate?
We have to be an opiate-free household, and that's for the safety of other residents. I have to put my foot down there.
Right.
It can't be. I'm sorry, this isn't the right fit for you. Let's try to get you some resources that can help you.
Nice. Okay. If someone's listening right now and they're struggling with addiction and they're terrified to take that first step, what do they need to hear right now, tonight?
You're not alone. I promise you. So the biggest thing that made me feel like home in a room, or made me feel comfortable in a room full of misfits, or I'm not the most fucked up person. I am not the most fucked up person in the world. There's other people out there that are having the same struggle. And sometimes all that needs to be done is just for that truth to come out, and I'm a firm believer that if I really want my life to change, and if I really want to do something different, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And even if that means swallowing my pride and saying, I need help, and not knowing if there's going to be a response or if I'm going to even get the help, but if I'm serious about it and I really want to make that change, I'm going to find a way.
Right. Just definitely
Absolutely.
reach out.
Yeah.
I know, like, a lot of people struggling, they look at that phone and they are in this constant cycle in your mind that, you know, especially with fentanyl going crazy, is people are finding that people are just using so they don't get sick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to pick up the phone, you know, and make the commitment, you know, to seek help and seek recovery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's more treatment now that is available than there was 5 years ago.
And you can go to a meeting just about any time on your phone.
Yes.
You know, so if you've got a smartphone and you've got Wi-Fi or, you know, cellular service, you don't have any excuse not to be able to
Mm-hmm.
find something positive.
Right.
that you
And
need
if you don't
hear
want to
in
go,
that
and if you
moment.
don't want to go to the meetings, CaliSober, we have community chats. So if the meeting is too much, then you can just reach out in the community chat and be like, hey, I'm struggling, you know, I need some assistance, or, you know, and people are responding nonstop, day and night.
Nice. I think I'm going to try and read this testimonial. Let's see how this goes. Live. I've never done this before. I'm a little bit nervous. Do I look okay? How's my hair?
Beautiful.
It's almost there.
Almost. All right. It's these damn headphones rubbing off my hair. Okay, so I got a little testimonial here that I want to read from my friend Deb Nash. Do you guys know Deb Nash? No? Well, you're going to hear all about
sure
it.
we do.
You're getting ready to hear all about it. Deb Nash is a good friend of mine in the cannabis community. Her and Samantha, the real estate lady that I just did the commercial for, are super close pals. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by Missouri's cannabis rules, applications, and updates, you don't have to navigate it alone. My friend Deb Nash is the founder of Canna Answers, a virtual Missouri-based service helping patients, caregivers, and businesses get the support they need. Medical card renewals are beginning now, and many Missourians don't realize their cards are coming up for expiration. Don't wait until it lapses. Deb can help you out and renew fast and headache-free. Need a new card? Need help applying for a high-dose allotment? She's got you covered. She also assists with the caregiver portal and understanding your rights. Running a cannabis business? Deb offers virtual assistant and social media support, plus Canna Answers hosts Missouri's largest cannabis events-based calendar to keep you plugged in. With a degree in business, years of experience, and a passion for helping our community, Deb turns confusing processes into easy steps. Whether you're a patient, a caregiver, a small business owner, she's here to make sure you get real information, real resources, and real results. If you've got Canna questions, Deb Nash has got Canna Answers. Visit cannaanswers.com to book your renewal, apply for a high-dose allotment, or get the support you need today. That's CANNAANWSERS.com. And that's my heartfelt testimonial on that. How'd it go? How'd I do? Not too bad, huh?
Fantastic.
Not too bad. I've been practicing. You know, I know I make it look easy, right? But there's a lot of effort that goes in behind the scenes to making this show come together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, learning the craft of just, you know, trying to be engaging and remembering what people are talking about and asking relevant questions. You know, that's a big part of it. But I'm also producing the show live
Right.
while it's going on. So I'm actually quite talented. Thank you. No, seriously, that's enough.
I gotta get a sound machine. That's all there is to it.
Right?
I can't come in here.
Sound machines make you a lot more confident.
Well,
I gotta
I'm
get a
sure,
laugh track from the 50s.
I'm sure that this has been one of the most exciting experiences of your entire day. Where is that fart sound effect when I need it? Guys, we have officially entered the pants optional portion of the show.
Ooh, should I stand up? Should I stand up?
That is a long zipper.
That's very
Yeah,
long.
long-winded.
Like all the way down the ankle there.
So this is the part of the show where we just tell jokes and we rap and we vibe. Before we get into that, I did have a couple more questions. One for Jessie and Crystal.
Oh.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows or freakiness people need to know about?
We are booking for 2026. Our next scheduled show so far will be a Canna Carnival in Bolivar on June 12th and 13th. There's not a lot of information yet about that one, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun with carnival games, and we'll have some stilt walkers with us and some more fire people, I'm sure. It's going to be a 2-day, really fun event. I'm sure of it. But we are in the middle of our move, so we don't have any upcoming shows really yet. Then we'll be at 18th and Vine every first Friday, of course, next year, April through October. And then, of course, we'll always be at Dark Nightmares Haunted Forest the whole month of October, every Friday and Saturday. That's the most fun shows you get to see because it's our own stage and we get to do whatever we want, and we don't have to worry about any time constraints or anything like that. So it's a whole lot more fun to see our show at the forest if you get the chance. But that's so far, that's what we got.
Yeah, and first Fridays start, I think, in like March.
Yeah, March.
Once they get once they get the street fixed, because they're making it like a sidewalky walkway thing.
Yeah, they're doing a walkway down there in the Jazz District now, to where cars won't be allowed through and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any hardcore fans that might be like actually camping out right now in anticipation of being there on time to get tickets for your show in April?
Well, I don't think there's anybody sleeping in the woods yet, but you never know. You know, we might have some diehard fans like that. I wish they'd tell me.
Yeah.
Robert's a diehard fan.
Robert!
Yes.
I think Robert fell asleep.
Oh, fair.
I think Robert's there. Robert, if you're there, chime in with one of your fascinating comments. We'd love to hear from you, brother.
Yes, please. Speak up my ego.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last question I have on my list. I can't believe we actually made it through almost every question.
Yeah, your computer didn't die.
Right, that's what we were sitting there like.
We made it through the hour. We made it all the way to the pants optional portion of the show. This is all the important stuff has already happened, so we're good.
That's good.
So this
We
one's
made
for Sarah and Bri. Where can people go if they want to apply for housing, donate, or follow the CaliSober journey?
So to apply for the housing, they can reach out to me directly on Facebook. It's Brianna Cross. Just send me a message. I'll be able to do a little screening right then. And then if, they sound like if they meet all the qualifications that we have, then we can get the application in and do an interview and go through all that process. If you can't message me on Facebook for some reason, get in that CaliSober support page.
Mm-hmm.
Post on the wall or send a message. Somebody will get you to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like a pretty sweet setup. I'm thinking about becoming a heroin addict just so I can come in and get free housing and recovery.
Well, it's not free.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's not free.
It's not free.
No, it's not.
No, there's a deposit required, and then they have a weekly, we call it a shared expense fee that they have to pay to be able to stay in the house.
Okay. So what's that look like?
So the deposit is $250, and then it's $175 a week.
Oh, that's very reasonable. That's super
Yeah.
cheap. You could
Yeah.
pick up cans if you had to, or something, and make that money if you had to.
And then anybody that is that's using cannabis will have to have a Missouri medical card too. So that's something we can talk about beforehand. Make sure you get it and have all that squared away.
So you need to talk to my friend Deb Nash, who's signing people up for their medical cards in Missouri. I just did a commercial for her.
Yep.
That's
So maybe you guys could do something together. I need to link you all up so that maybe there's some collab that can happen there.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd love to be a part of that. She's a stand-up part of the cannabis community. I love most of these people.
Gotta keep it real.
Right. Actually, I love all these people in the community. I'm just not sure how a lot of them feel about me. So that was fun. I think now is like, I like to have people tell a joke.
Crap.
Let's hear what you got, David.
Was that you, Crystal? Who said, "Oh crap"? Who?
Oh, that was Crystal. Crystal said
That
it.
was Crystal.
Yeah.
So,
You could
I'm
tell him the
sorry.
slinky one.
Aw, no, that one's yours.
So we've both told this joke in our shows before, and it goes over a hell of a lot better whenever Crystal tells it. She'll say, somebody asked me what it was like being married to the doctor, and I said it was kind of like owning a slinky. It's pretty useless, but it brings a big smile to my face when I push it down the stairs. The audience didn't like it when I said it, but boy, when she
They did not.
they love it.
The audience went absolutely quiet, and everyone's jaws were dropped. Like, I cannot believe he just said that he pushes her down the stairs.
It's a joke, duh.
Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke.
It did
But
not go over.
it goes over real well when she tells
When
it.
I
It gets
tell it.
quite a
Oh,
good
sure.
laughs, and of course, all the women are just
You're like, yeah,
push him down the stairs.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, let's glorify.
He
That's
probably does
male
her
abuse.
bit.
Yeah, right. He probably did too.
Oh, God.
That's so much fun. So, did you, Sarah or Bri, want to tell a joke, or do you want me to go next?
You're going next.
Okay.
I can tell a joke.
Okay, tell a joke.
I'll tell a
Okay,
joke.
Sarah.
What did the snowman say to the other snowman?
I don't know what it is. What?
Said it smells like carrots over here.
You're an idiot.
So stupid. I love it.
Do the 20.
My
Are you looking
punchline
up
was
jokes
going
right
to
now?
involve a carrot
Oh my
too.
God. If you want me to go next, I'll go next.
You're going next.
Okay, I'm going to tell the joke that I told that made Crystal cry.
It's okay, baby. It's just a joke.
So
At least you get a precursor.
I love jokes that, like the joke I told Quinn last week, if you remember that one about the old lady that was harassing me while I was buying donuts. I love telling jokes like they're a story, like it really happened to me, so people don't even know it's a joke. So set the stage. You don't know it's a joke, right? And so I just showed up somewhere, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm late. I ran over a cat when I was on the way here, and I felt terrible about the poor cat. I got out, the cat was obviously dead, and I was like, oh man, I can't just leave this cat here. I got to try and find the owner. So I go and knock on the closest door, and knock, knock, knock. And I'm like, hey, do you guys have a cat? And the lady's like, no, we don't have a cat. Why do you want to know? And I was like, because I just ran over somebody's cat, and I'm just trying to find the owner. And she says, well, the lady across the street's got a bunch of cats. You should go ask her. So I go over there, knock, knock, knock. She answers the door. I'm like, I'm sorry to have to bother you like this, but do you have a cat? She's like, oh, yeah, I got a lot of cats. And I was like, I just ran over somebody's cat. I feel terrible. And the lady's like, oh, no. Oh, my goodness. What happened? What did the cat look like? And I went, she goes, no. What did it look like before you hit it? She's still crying. I still got it. Yeah.
So bad.
Got her again.
Like that.
That's the most appropriate pillow usage for that pillow. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
All right, Bri. How do you feel brave? You got one on deck? You
I'm
ready?
brave. I'm brave.
All right,
So
let
what-
me give you the spotlight.
Okay. So what did 20 do when it was hungry?
I don't know. What is it?
28. There you go. There's my joke.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's that? Oh.
Well,
Oh,
that
here we go.
I know, right?
Tell it again, and then I'll play a sound effect at the appropriate time. Like, let's pretend like it didn't happen.
All right, rewind. All right, what did 20 do when it was hungry?
I wish somebody would tell me. I have no idea what 20 would do.
Well, 28.
Oh gosh.
That is way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I got to do that more often. The sound effects are great. I love it.
Yeah, we need to put that on the Amazon list.
Right? You can buy little handheld ones too. I got one for Christmas one time. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I guess I've asked all the important questions that I want to ask. Sarah and Bri, I'm going to let you guys have the final word. Is there anything that I didn't go over that you want to talk about that we didn't cover?
Anything you can think of?
No.
Oh, God, I'm the most amazing interviewer ever.
Mhm.
I'm so thorough.
They're like,
Hey,
we
there's
do.
questions over there. Hey, what's up? The Schitt Show's chiming in. What's up?
I just want to say that I don't have a joke. I have a magic trick. Do you want to see?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Please show us. Yeah.
Okay, it's my sleight of hand. You're gonna have to watch really closely. Thank you.
Yay!
Bri's all mad now that she didn't get the applause. She's
I didn't expect the applause.
I do have a question though on a note. Why what about your sobriety journey makes you guys abstinent? Why do you choose to not participate in anything?
Why don't we garden?
Or garden or drink or anything. For me, sobriety is just being free from what was your trap.
What ruined us? Yeah.
You know, and so like people, I guess we learned it with Dave last time. It's California sober.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious why you guys choose to be completely sober.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah. The reason why I choose to be completely sober is when I was at my worst and you lose control of your mind and you start believing the things you hear, the things you see, and not being able to snap out of it. That's when I can't go back to that. And I've worked so hard in building back my marriage and building a relationship back with my kids that nothing's going to jeopardize that whatsoever.
Awesome.
And I guess for me, I can't say that I'm going to stay abstinent for the rest of my life because I don't know. What I do know is I will do whatever it takes to stay away from those things that kept me trapped by whatever means necessary. And if that means down the road, like for me, if my anxiety gets way too bad, because I struggle with really bad anxiety, I would much rather go the cannabis route than the Xanax route. So, for me, like, I do know that if I use cannabis on a daily basis, it triggers a stomach disease that I have, and it will end up putting me in the hospital, and it's miserable. And I don't want to live like that either.
Right.
Alcohol's never been an issue for me, but I also don't really want to find out if it's ever going to be.
Yeah,
So
Mm.
my life is beautiful today, and I know what works. And I don't really feel the need to try to figure out if something else works at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Yeah, I'm always curious as to somebody's level of sobriety and what makes them want to be at that level, and that's awesome. I'm proud of you guys for
Yeah.
being there and doing that. And
100.
I know every day is a struggle sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
every step is worth it every step is worth the sober path.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have any questions because I'm looking for this. Let me see if I can. I was distracted because I was looking
Oh,
for
the
this.
picture.
Here's my husband.
Yeah.
Little stone
Oh.
I love that picture.
Her husband is the sweetest man ever.
Mm-hmm.
I love that picture. I love
Yeah.
him giving the finger and that smug look on your face.
Right, like this is it.
I love it.
You could tell he's not a picture man, huh?
Right.
I'm just going to leave it up
Aw.
there.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Cute.
I told you I was going to use that during the show. I hope that embarrassed you a little bit.
No, it actually made me feel better, like he was part of us. Like, oh, there he is.
You
Beautiful.
could hear him participating
Well-
from the other room. And then you could see him. Nice.
Aw.
Well, this has been a great time. I've had a lot of fun. I think now would be a great time if you guys have had a positive experience on the WeedCast to provide a little testimonial that I could use as a clip later. Sarah and Bri, now is your chance.
Definitely check out the WeedCast. A big part of recovery and stuff is communication, and that's what you were able to bring to the table today. Is giving us a voice. So definitely check it out.
Thanks so much for that. I appreciate that. Those are kind words. Thank you. I think one thing that I like to do, and I hate to overplay it, but I think it's performing miracles. So yeah. No, I'm just bullshitting. No,
I know you are. I was trying to be serious and like kind.
And you were even going along with it. You were like,
I'm like,
yeah.
No, we're like,
okay.
we'll just stroke his ego. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sure, David.
That was-
Whatever you say.
Yep, you're right,
That
David.
that was so much fun. Your face looks great now, Sarah. It looks. I'm only saying that because it looks like you've calmed down. Have you
I did,
relaxed and,
absolutely.
are you having a good time now?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
Calm down.
I was teasing Sarah a little bit when she was backstage a little bit. She was a little bit flushed because she was nervous from being on the podcast, but she's looking good. So yeah, I'm glad that you ladies came on. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us, for sure.
it's always nice to have cannabis people on that have positive stories about the cannabis community, but it's even nicer when those people are easy on the eyes, like these two lovely ladies right here.
Stop! Don't stroke our ego now.
Right.
All right, now it's endorsement time for the Schitt show. I can't wait to see what's on deck here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, Dave.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll do my part.
Okay.
What you want,
Dave.
baby? I got it.
Dave.
What you need,
Dave.
you know I got it.
Dave.
Come see the WeedCast with Dave.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Dave.
Ooh, the Dave, boss, the Dave.
Wait.
Seriously though, the WeedCast is the best.
Right?
That was
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting better at this as I go along. I think one unintended consequence that comes from this is the connections that I make for other people on this show. People have done business deals, people have found friends, people have found all kinds of interesting stuff has happened as a result of me having a co-host and a host on the show that I think is a good fit. I thought this was a really good match. If you haven't seen the Schitt Show episode, you need to watch it on Thursday because their story is amazing. You know, it's right up there with the story that Quinn told last week. So, and that Quinn's story was amazing. Another person who had an amazing story was J.C. Cerise, he owns a Dr. Smoke shop in Kansas City.
Yeah.
He came on and told a story about when he was in the legacy market and he's hanging out with his girlfriend and somebody came in and shot him in the face and he almost died. That was an amazing story.
Wow.
So and you know, another really cool thing that happened on this podcast was, I don't know if you know who Waxy Brown is, but he's big in the cannabis community. He was an activist and he passed away on July 7th. I got to interview him 7 days before he passed away. So I was the last person to talk to him. Yeah, so I was able to help him get his final words out there to the community. There have been a lot of cool things that have happened as a result of this podcast. And I enjoy doing it. Hopefully I can make some money at it because I'm not going to keep doing this for free forever. This is starting to get old. Once I get a real job, this is going to take a back seat unless I can make some money. So if you want to support the WeedCast, now's a great time. I'd love to support it. I'm going to Vegas. I won a scholarship to go to Vegas as a part of a social equity program to attend MJ BizCon the first week in December. So I'm going to be at MJ BizCon. If you would like me to be at MJ BizCon and hand out your business cards for you and wear your t-shirt and do interviews on your behalf, please reach out to me. I am actively seeking sponsors. That would be a great way for you to get a lot of national exposure. So, okay, I think I'm done talking about myself. So
Never.
It's so entertaining for me. Ladies, it's been great. And now that you've actually been a guest on the show, I want to invite you back to be a co-host with me on an episode sometime in the future.
Absolutely.
So, will you ladies be open to something like that? We'd love to
For
have
sure.
you back. Okay.
Being co-host is the best because
Hell
you get to interrupt Dave. And you know, it's like watching it, only it's interactive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I hope everybody's had a good time, and I hope you found this rewarding. We'll do some clips, so keep telling people to follow the show and check out your episode. I'll have some clips coming out in the next days or so to keep promoting this. And if you are watching this and you're not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, I'm very angry with you. Don't make me angry. All you have to do is click the little button. It just takes a second. Just click. Just click, click, click. Okay, I'm going to play my outro video, and then I think we're all done for this evening. Oh. All right, where was the sound effect? Oh well, next time. Thanks everybody so much for tuning in. I love everybody that showed up tonight, and I love everybody. That's the kind of guy I am. Even my top fans out there that don't like me so much, I especially love you. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
I love you.
Pleasure.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.